I said I wasn't going to ever talk about this woman, but I am breaking my silence. Hey guys, it's your girl Brandy, aka Brandy4. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you all know, the Grammys 2021 nominations were just announced today. I want to say I'm pleased with the nominees this year, but I do think they're way better than last year because I feel like a lot of artists, black artists in particular, got snubbed last year. And I'm seeing this year that like some artists such as Jazmine, Sullivan, Giveon, Leon Bridges, they're receiving, their flowers by even getting like this little Grammy nominee. Does that mean they're going to win? No. But I just feel like the Grammys in general, it's not even just like a black artist thing. I'm also seeing with like some white artists that they do blackball some of these artists. The only reason I can mention black artists only is because like I've only been following black artists these days, to be honest. So I know like artists like Nicki Minaj and the Weeknd and J. Cole, like they've been snubbed from like even receiving a nomination. The Grammys are very picky when it comes to certain artists who like chart extremely well. However, there are just other artists that they continuously nominate and give to Grammys just willy-nilly because they are bored and feel like it. For instance, Justin Bieber. Still kind of confused how he got nominated for Yummy. Are we forgetting about how that happened? Like, let's not forget about that. Let's not forget about that. I feel like ever since last year's Grammy nominations, everyone has kind of come to the agreement that we shouldn't really take the Grammys seriously as far as depicting like which artist is the best artist from that year, because I don't know, like most of the time most of these artists get snubbed. Like the best artists would get snubbed, and I wanted to talk about this specific person. No, she's not a black artist, and yes, she's very problematic, but I ain't gonna hold y'all. I used to be a huge fan back in the day until, I went to college and then I got woke and then I realized that, she was problematic. So no other than Miley Cyrus. I wanted to talk about her today because it was funny because I saw my friend tweet something about how Miley Cyrus was snubbed this year for a Grammy. And I was like, wait, she's actually absolutely right. Like Miley Cyrus was snubbed once again. She's been in the music industry since 2008. Not saying that because she's been in the music industry for that long that she deserves a Grammy. However, I mean, look at the discography. Look at the work that she's been putting out from time to time. Like, I feel like not even The Climb got a Grammy. And I wouldn't say that Plastic Hearts is my favorite album. By the way, she released this album, I think sometime this year. I wouldn't say that Plastic Hearts is my favorite album from her. Personally, I would say Bangers is my favorite album. However, Plastic Hearts was still a pretty solid rock album. It had some good hits on it. For instance, I love Prisoner with Dua Lipa. I actually love Plastic Hearts as well. Like, there were some solid songs on that album. I just don't understand why she keeps getting snubbed. I don't know if it's because like back then Miley Cyrus used to kind of be like, no one really took her serious because of the antics she would pull in the media, which I'm starting to see, which I saw recently. Ain't even gonna hold you. Like, it's funny because when I was younger, I loved Miley Cyrus and I never saw anything she did as like very cringe or problematic up until like college. And then I was like, wait, this is not great. This is not good. However, we not gonna act like her music isn't good. I don't like when people try to sleep on her music. Like, I understand she's a cringe performer, even though nowadays she's not as cringe, but her work speaks for itself, in my opinion. I feel like her work kind of makes up for her cringiness. She really has not won one Grammy. Even for Bangers, I don't know who she lost by, but she did get nominated for Bangers in 2013, 2014. still didn't win a Grammy. She probably submitted herself to be nominated for like best rock album or something, but you know, once again she was snubbed. I just really just don't understand what these Grammy people have against her. It actually makes no sense at all. The fact that Olivia Rodrigo got nominated for her, you know, like the fact that, I don't know, Justin Bieber continuously gets nominated, but he continues to put out very mediocre music. Not saying that all his music is mediocre, because don't get me wrong, I'm a journals girl. I'm a journals freak. Don't get me wrong. I do appreciate Peaches, even though they overplayed it to the extreme. But Yummy though, why was Yummy nominated? Why was Yummy nominated? I don't understand. That was last year, but I'm still irritated. But it kind of just goes to show that you really cannot take the Grammys serious these days, or just award shows period, to depict like what is the best music. The fact that Essence didn't get nominated for best song of the year or song of the year when it's literally been played every day. You walk outside, Essence is playing outside. And it's not because I live in Brooklyn, child. Like, you hear it everywhere. You hear it on the radio. You hear it in clubs. You hear it at bars. You hear it on TV, on commercials. Like, you hear the song everywhere, but yet it hasn't been nominated. It got nominated for like, I think like worldwide or international category, something like that. But I was still just very confused. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't really understand who's a part of the Academy, but they need to get it together. But also I'm like, at this point, artists, especially Black artists, but even though this video was kind of supposed to be about Miley Cyrus, but I made it about Black artists, I don't know, like whoever is involved in the Academy, they keep on snubbing these artists purposely, and we're kind of seeing that. Like, I found out that Katy Perry hasn't even been nominated. I'm like, wait. I mean, don't get me wrong. She hasn't, like, put out music, but I'm surprised that she hasn't even won a Grammy. Nicki Minaj hasn't won one either. But yet, like, Meg Thee Stallion won, like, 3 Grammys last year when she, like, just came about. And don't get me wrong, like, Meg is a great rapper, but, like, Nicki was, she's, like, just as good as Meg. So it kind of makes no sense as to why she hasn't won a Grammy. And we're kind of just seeing a pattern with certain artists, and it kind of makes it seem like they've been blackballed. I don't know who's a part of this Academy, but they must have disrespected someone. Miley Cyrus must have disrespected someone, because it really makes no sense. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on just like the Grammys snubbing your favorite artist. Who do you think got snubbed this year? I would love to hear your thoughts. And make sure you like my video and subscribe to Go Brandy 4, because I'm always coming out with just pop culture content, blah 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 blah.